Good morning, 10th class. Today our chapter is chapter number 11 and name of the chapter is The Human Eye and the Colorful World. Today we are going to deal with our topic 11.3 reflection of light through a triangular prism. So here we have the term reflection. Okay, reflection means light is moving from one medium to another medium. So here one of the medium is air, other one is glass. This is prism. A triangular prism, triangular glass prism. It is made up of glass. Material is glass. And here triangular ABC is one of its face. And just look here. We are comparing means what is prism. Prism is like this. Okay, it is like this, right? Triangular prism. So how many faces it has? It has total 1, 2 and the bottom one. This one is rectangular face, and lower one is also in the shape of rectangle. So 3 rectangular faces are there and 2 triangular. One here front one, this is in the shape of triangle, and the back side is also in the shape of triangle. So how many faces a prism has? Total 5. 3 are rectangular faces and 2 are triangular faces. So we are just in the diagram we have the front face A, B and C. So we have again triangular prism. So triangular prism, these are the vertices. Okay, what you call in maths A, B, C are vertex, right? Vertices they are. And what happens when a ray of light, when a light passes through a prism? So here we are comparing, or we are making a first diagram how it is. So here we have a ray of light. Ray of light here is PQ. PQ are 2 points there. So ray of light is falling on one of the side, AB side of prism. Clear? Then after falling, we have drawn here normal N dash. Clear? N dash. And then here, because this medium is dense, this medium is rarer. Air is rarer and glass is denser. So when light ray moves from rarer to denser, then it moves where? Towards normal. So here it moves towards normal. Just look here, compare the angle. Angle here, angle I is much more, angle R is less. That means this is deviated towards normal. So here this one is refracted ray, means EF is refracted ray. And then again it is moving, the same ray is moving from denser medium to rarer medium. So it will move again away from normal. So here just compare this angle. This angle it is smaller and this one is bigger. So rarer and denser medium. Then we have here incident ray, refracted ray, and this one is emergent ray. Understood? Then we have angle of incidence, incident ray and normal. Then angle of reflection, we have here 2 angle of reflections. One of them is R, here also R. This angle means angle M dash, F and E, this angle. And here we have angle of emergence. Then look here, 2 more terms are here. One of them is angle of prism, means the angle formed between the 2 faces, 2 lateral faces of triangle is called angle of prism. And here just look here, this one is incident ray and this line is extended imaginary incident ray, and this one is emergent ray, and here it is extended imaginary emergent ray. So here the angle of deviation is the angle between extended imaginary incident ray and extended imaginary emergent ray. This shows the deviation of emergent ray from incident ray. And why there is deviation? There is deviation only because here the faces are not parallel. आप ध्यान देंगे यहाँ पे, आपने रेक्टेंगल में भी देखा था, आपने पढ़ा था और बनाया भी था that lateral displacement term was there, right? And both rays means extended incident ray and emergent ray, both are parallel to each other in case of rectangular glass slab. But here these are not parallel. Why they are not parallel here? Because these two faces means AB and AC, these two faces are not parallel. In case of rectangular slab, both opposite sides were parallel to each other. That's why their extended incident ray and emergent ray both are parallel to each other. Then here we are drawing the same diagram here on a paper, means how to draw the same diagram on a paper. So here we have a triangle ABC, and then what we are doing, we are making incident ray. Okay, incident ray, understood? Arrow moving towards face, arrow aati hui, right? And here with reference to this surface, means with reference to this side AB, draw one normal. Okay, that means this angle must be 90, understood? And we have labeled here N and N dash, understood? So this one is incident ray and this one is normal. So here if this angle is suppose if this angle is 50, right, then here this must be, refracted ray must be less. Okay, so it must be less than 50, understood? Less than 50. So here we have this ray is what you call this ray? Refracted ray. Very good. Again at this point, okay, at this point make normal with reference to this side AC. So make a normal M dash, right? So suppose if this angle is anything, okay, any number, suppose this one is 10, this one is 20, right? So it moves away from normal like this, and this will be angle of emergence. This is angle of refraction. Angle of refraction first, angle of refraction second, and this one is incident ray, understood? So next our work is to extend this ray. Extend this ray, we are using colors, right? Here extended incident ray. इस तरीके से इंसिडेंट रे था आपके पास, हम इसको थोड़ा सा कलर से लेबल कर देते हैं और ये एक्सटेंडेड इंसिडेंट रे हो गया, राइट? देन वी आर यूजिंग ब्लू कलर फॉर व्हाट इज दिस? रिफ्लेक्टेड रे, अंडरस्टूड? देन नेक्स्ट वी आर यूजिंग वन मोर कलर फॉर दिस वन इज इमर्जेंट रे, राइट? इसी को हम थोड़ा सा आगे कर देंगे. This one is angle of deviation, understood? So total we have here, we are labeling, just we are writing here P and Q. This PQ is incident ray, and here R and S. RS is emergent ray, right? And here we are again labeling here E, and this one is F. So EF is refracted ray. Once again, PQ is incident ray, EF is refracted ray, and this RS, you can also say that FS, right, or RS, it is, this pink color line is emergent ray, and extended incident ray, extended emergent ray, this shows the angle of deviation, right? And this is angle of prism. Suppose if the triangle is equilateral, then how much angle is this? 60. Very good. So this is all about all. Just look here: incident ray, refracted ray, emergent ray, angle of prism, angle of incidence, angle of refraction, angle of emergence, angle of deviation. Okay, this is all about refraction of light through a prism. Next, what is happening here? The slide is not moving. So this is your assignment. Assignment number 2. Draw refraction of light through a prism and label the following: incident ray, refracted ray, emergent ray, incident angle, refracted angle, emergent angle, angle of deviation, angle of prism, right? And this is the end of our topic 11.3. Thank you.